What is up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We got day number 22 for you. It is 11 p.m. on a Friday night. I'm doing it in the parking lot because fuck it, why not? The parking lot's empty. I got about 2 cars here with me, and we're gonna get in there, do shoulders and arms pretty quickly, and then we're gonna get out and be done for the day. But I'll see you guys inside. Starting off, machine press. Now usually I do dumbbells. I did dumbbells on Tuesday? No, yeah, Tuesday. So we're gonna do a machine this time, and it's late at night. And I have no pre-workout on my body. Doesn't really matter though, still get it after it. But we're gonna get to it. I got 2 plates, let's do it.
Expected this to happen because you showed up. You have to take action. You have to demand it from the universe. You have to demand it from your workouts and insist that it happens right now, here and now. You have to do a lot more than just show up.
Promise yourself. Fucking promise yourself you'll be the best fucking person to be. That's what makes you train. That's what makes muscles grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret.
Woo! Fed on the 10th. You know where we go next. Fly machine, then to a rear delt flies on the chest fly machine, and then shrugs. Done with shoulders. We'll do 2 sets of arms, or 2 exercises of arms per muscle group. So 2 tries, 2 buys, and then we're gonna get out of here. It's late, and yeah. Happy Friday night. Y'all know what the drill is already. Machine flies. We move from here to a real delt fly with the machine, chest fly machine, and then we go from there to a shoulder shrug, be done for shoulders. Let's get to it.
That feeling that you have to fucking do it.
Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
Make sure you get those partials in. I got 2 more sets here, and then we're moving on. I'll see you guys at the rear delt flies. You know, I love Friday nights because it really shows you who wants it and who doesn't, and that's usually nobody. Especially if you come around. Right now it's 11:46. I got here at 11. You know, I'm one of 3 people here, and that just shows you that nobody really wants this shit whatsoever. You know, they all want to go to the clubs, they want to go to the parties. You know, it's not for everybody.
I kind of just called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? I miss you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about our love and how much I miss your touch. I miss being around you.
How can I get bigger? How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking eat more? What do you think about that one? Is that a tough one?
That's the whole thing. Because I miss you. And I just thought of you, so I thought I'd call you to tell you that you crossed my mind, and I took that as a sign that I hope you don't think I've lost my mind. I hope you don't think I'm crazy. This message is getting long, so I should say bye, but the idea of you listening to this.
How can I get bigger? How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking eat more? What do you think about that one? Is that a tough one?
The thought of you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again.
I got 2 more sets here, and then we'll move into the dumbbell shrugs. Y'all know the drill. Whew. Yeah, let's get to it. See you guys over there. All right, you guys know the drill. We've got dumbbell shoulder shrugs. I got the 100s right here. I'm gonna grab them, and we're gonna do it. We got 2 sets here till failure, and we're gonna move on to arms, but let's get loud, let's get to it.
What have you done to me? You think you can just walk away? We aren't finished. You coward. Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
If you're wondering how I get big traps, that right there is the answer. Pick some heavy fucking dumbbells up and shrug until failure. That's how you get big traps. I'll see you guys at the first bicep movement. We're gonna do the not straight bar, easy bar curls to start off because I like the tension all the way through. If I were to do, say, a straight bar curl, once I get up to here, there's no tension left. So I like to just, really get control and a really good tension because there's gonna always be tension because of the cable pulling back on it. So let's get straight into it.
I stayed because every time you threw a brick at my head or said I smelled, it hurt. But it could never hurt more than it did every day of my life just being me. I stayed because I thought if anyone could change me, could make me not me, it was you.
Two more sets of that, and then we are moving on to tricep push down, same thing. I'm gonna stay here, move it up, and we're gonna get to it. And then I'll do two finishers, which is gonna be a weird little tricep skull crusher kind of thing. I'll show you what it is. And then we're gonna move to, from there, a preacher curl. We'll be done for the day. We'll get in the post room, we'll get to you. All right, you guys know what we do by now. I got a full stack and a 45-pound plate on here. And we are gonna rep it out till failure here. And it's no just trying to throw it down. I'm gonna try my best to get stability and control here. And yeah, let's get to it. I got one more set here, and we're moving on to a preacher curl, and then moving on to a weird little single arm skull crusher. See you guys over there. Alrighty, y'all. This is the single arm preacher curl. Really like this machine, but like I said, single arm preacher curl. So let's get to it.
She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm much better with her than without her. I gotta tell you, she's everything I'm not. She got together with my training partner, and I came home from the 80 Olympia, and they're together. I'm like, oh my God. I was so hurt and so baffled that this girl could do this to me before the 81 Olympia. I just opened the door to the Gold's Gym that day, that year, and boom, everything would work. I decided to take all that energy and put it into the gym. Squeeze it! Squeeze it! Kill me! Squeeze it! Squeeze!
All right, I got this last little peculiar skull crusher. It's a single arm skull crusher, but I'm gonna use the Preacher Curl for dumbbells to kind of lay my back on and get like it far behind me so I can start for it. So I'll kind of show you guys when we get there, but I'll show you what it looks like. All right, like I was saying, we're moving on to a weird little, skull crusher, but it's a single arm skull crusher. I got a 20-pound dumbbell here, and I'm basically gonna lay my back against here and really go for a deep stretch and pull her up. It's very simple, but let's get to it.
As a whole, which is why I have very bad handwriting. Any other questions?
Oh, can you tell me if there's something that you're not good at, or maybe something that you're scared of?
Something I'm scared of?
What? Yeah, right. I was not scared of anything.
I suppose monsters.
Me too. I am too. Dummy, Elle's not the same as you.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters.
They pose as humans, even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat, even though they've never experienced hunger. They study, even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship, even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it. Because in truth, I am that monster.
Whew. All right, I already did a warm up here, so I got one more set here. And then we're gonna see you guys in the posing room. We'll get out of here, we're gonna get food, and I'm gonna be done for the day. That's it. It is, let us see here, 12:42 a.m. Yeah, I love it. Alrighty, y'all, that's gonna do it. Day number 22, shoulders and arms. Loved it. Late Friday night means nobody's gonna be here. That means I can put in an honest day's worth of work and nobody's gonna fucking see it. And that's how I want it. That's how I want it right there. That is the best to me. I get to fucking push with no eyes, no nothing. And I think that's my favorite, you know, is just being able to really get after it and you know, not have anybody around me. I don't know why, I love it. But let's get into the posing really quick and we'll get out of here and I'm gonna go eat. Who gives a fuck if it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m.? If you need to eat, you need to fucking eat. And this whole, you know, you can't eat after blah, blah, blah time. Whatever, dude. Stay fat, stay skinny, I don't give a shit. Like we usually do, let's do the flex, unflex. So, unflex. Difference being, it's a pretty big difference right there. All right, my camera's about to die on me here, but moral of the story for today is if you want something really, 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 really bad, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. Make those sacrifices to get it done. And the thing is, I'm not gonna be able to tell you what sacrifices you need to make. You know exactly what sacrifices you need to make. Deep down in your heart, you know what needs to be done. And, you know, if you're thinking that, oh, I can't do like them, I can't be like them, I can't do this, I can't do that, fuck that. I'm sorry, but fuck that. You're just being weak, and you're being weak-minded. You need to be able to believe in yourself. And, you know, just because all these other people are way ahead of you doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Everybody has to start somewhere. You have to start as an unexperienced beginner to become a professional at whatever you do. Everybody started somewhere. So, you know, somebody might have better genetics, somebody might have a better start, somebody might have more support, but who cares, man? I want to do what I want to do because I want to show you guys that you can do anything you put your mind to. I was always told I was gonna stay skinny. I was always told I would never make it with social media. Anytime you wanna start something of significance, people are gonna tell you that you cannot do it because they can't see themselves doing it. And if you're gonna just conform to whatever they do because you need them to believe in you, you're never gonna go anywhere. Self-belief is the most important thing that you will ever have or ever need when doing anything successful. And, nobody else is gonna believe in you. That's just the bottom line. It sucks, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Nobody's gonna believe in you. That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry. But with all that being said, I don't wanna yap anymore. My camera's about to die. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys took something away from today we don't live by the fucking clock, dude. We don't live by the clock. Do what you wanna do. If you're rolling around in bed, like Greg Plitz said, if you're rolling around in bed right now, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up and go do something. You definitely did not earn that restful night. You did not earn it. So with all that being said, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. It means a lot to me. If you did learn something or you took something away from today, I just ask you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Really does help me out. I want to keep doing this, and this is week 3 complete. So that's almost a full month, 21 days, 22 days of filming, and I'm gonna keep going until it works. And the thing is, you got to keep fucking going and going and going and going and going, and one day it's gonna work. You're one video, one phone call, one meeting, one conversation away from a completely different life. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.